You born in 1991,
Yes, sir.
last four digits, social security number 1493.
Yes, sir.
We're here for a pretrial conference.
Yes.
What does the Commonwealth have to say? You'll have a plea agreement.
We do. It's a pretrial diversion.
A motion's been tendered, ma'am, that says you wish to enter a plea today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Is this plea freely and voluntarily given?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same person that we just identified in 26CR0005?
Yes, sir.
Is your judgment impaired today in any way?
No, sir.
Have you discussed this matter with your attorney? Are you satisfied with her advice?
Yes, sir.
Have you viewed the evidence Commonwealth has against you?
Yes, sir.
You believe you're fully informed about your case?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you do not have to enter a guilty plea today. You have certain rights under the Kentucky and United States Constitution. Before I can accept the plea, I need to know that you understand those rights.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over them at the end. I'll ask you, understand? You have a right not to testify against yourself. No one can make you say anything. Right to speak trial by jury, right to be represented by counsel at your jury trial, the right to confront and cross-examine all witnesses called to testify against you, right to produce evidence, right to call witnesses in your favor, right to appeal this matter to higher court if you lose, and right to require the Commonwealth to prove on a reasonable doubt that you're guilty of charge against you. Understand that by entering a plea of guilty today, you give up all those rights.
Yes, sir.
Now, to consider the Commonwealth's recommendation, but I may apply any range of sentence provided below. I don't have to accept the recommendation. In the event that I do not accept the recommendation and decide to impose a harsher sentence on you, you have the right to withdraw your plea.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you previously been diverted in the last 5 years?
No, sir.
Have you had any felonies in the last 10 years?
No, sir.
Are you currently on probation?
No, sir.
You understand if you fully complete the diversion program, that the charges will be dismissed, pre-trial diverted, you can have your record expunged. You
Yes, sir.
understand that? You understand that if you do not complete the diversion, you're brought back before the court and I revoke your pre-trial diversion, I'll schedule sentencing and you will be a convicted felon. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
What is the Commonwealth's recommendation?
Your Honor, upon a plea of guilty to possession of a controlled substance, first degree, with the drug unspecified, the defendant shall receive a sentence of 3 years, pretrial diverted for 5 years, with the diversion supervised. The defendant shall be referred to the social service clinician, follow any and all recommendations made by the clinician. The defendant shall receive credit for time served. Further, upon a plea of guilty of failure to maintain insurance of motor vehicle, the defendant shall pay a fine of $500 and cost. The defendant agrees to have any evidence collected in this case destroyed in a manner consistent with the laws of the Commonwealth. In addition, the defendant shall obtain gainful employment or do a minimum of 30 hours per week until gainful employment is obtained.
Is that what you agree to?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you committed the acts charged and the indictment is amended?
Yes, sir.
Doing so of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
You know, your constitutional rights extend to your desire to enter this plea, waive your rights, allow the court to fix your punishment. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, are you working anywhere now?
I was at Ace till I got arrested, and then once this is resolved, they're supposed to hire me back.
Okay. Is that your signature on the document?
Yes, sir.
Do you need some time to pay court costs?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the court costs?
265.
And there's no DUI or anything in this. 265. Okay, I'll let you pay it $30 a month. The first payment made 30 days from today. That'll give you a chance to get back to work. Okay.
Okay.
Need to meet with the probation parole officer. Graves, you've previously been identified here and in 25 CR 0070 and 26 CR 0022. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Previously been identified in 25 CR 0070 and 26 CR 0072. You still acknowledge his identity?
Yes, Your Honor.
A motion been tendered, sir, that says you wish to enter guilty plea today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you currently under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Is this plea freely and voluntarily given? Is this plea freely and voluntarily
Yes.
given? Are you the same person we previously identified in 25 CR 0070 and 26 CR 22. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is your judgment impaired today
Yes, sir.
anyway? Is judgment impaired? You know what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, have you discussed this matter with your attorney? You need to say something.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because it's a voice activated microphone. Are you satisfied with her advice?
Yes, sir.
Have you viewed the evidence the Commonwealth has against you? Believe you're fully informed about your case?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you do not have to enter a guilty plea today. You have certain rights in the Kentucky United States Constitution. Before I can accept a plea, I need to know that you understand those rights.
Yes, sir.
You have a right not to testify against yourself. No one can make you say anything. You have a right to a speedy trial by jury, the right to be represented by counsel at your
Yes,
jury trial. The right to confront and cross-examine all witnesses called to testify against you. The right to view the evidence, the right to call witnesses in your favor, the right to appeal this matter to higher court if you lose, and the right to require the Commonwealth to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty of charge against you. You understand that by entering a guilty plea today, you give up all those rights.
Yes, sir.
I may consider the Commonwealth's recommendation, but I may apply any range of sentence provided below. I don't have to accept prior to accepting any recommendation. I'll wait the pre-sentence investigation report to be done by probation and parole. In the event I decide to give you harsher punishment than this agreement, you have the right to withdraw your plea of guilty and proceed to trial. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stockton, are you giving the Commonwealth's recommendation?
Mr. Graves will plead guilty in 25 CR 70 to possession of controlled substance first degree, receive a sentence of 3 years. In 26 CR 0022, he'll plead guilty to driving under the influence, second offense, aggravating, second offense. He'll receive 7 days in jail and a $300 fine. Also in 2622, he'll plead guilty to possession of controlled substance first degree, receive a sentence of 3 years. The 2 3-year sentences shall run concurrently for a total of 3 years. Probated for 5 years, supervised. He's currently enrolled in SAP IOP. He shall continue and complete that program, receive credit for time served. All evidence in this case will be destroyed and obtain and maintain gainful employment or do community service and pay court costs discretion of the court.
How much is the court cost?
$740.
Okay. Is there a DUI in this? Yeah. Is that your understanding of the Commonwealth's recommendation?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
You doing so your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Knowing my explanations to your desire to proceed with a guilty plea and allow the court to fix your punishment within the range permitted by law. Is that
Yes, sir.
right? Okay, now you realize that these are enhanceable once these felony cases, if you enter a plea to them, to get other felonies, they could be enhanced in the persistent felony offender laws. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Also, that this DUI can be enhanced. If you get another DUI, it's much more serious. It can be enhanced. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is that your signature on the motion and offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept the agreement, order pre-sentence investigation report. Be back here on April the 16th for sentencing. At that date, we'll talk about the arrangements for your court costs, okay?
Okay.
Meet with probation parole officer. Does that complete everybody on the,
Your Honor, upon a plea of guilty, possession of a controlled substance in the first degree, namely methamphetamine, the defendant shall receive a sentence of 3 years, probated for 5 years, with the probation supervised. The defendant shall be referred to the social service clinician and follow any and all recommendations of the clinician. He shall receive credit for time served, and as a part of his probation requirements, shall obtain gainful employment or do a minimum of 30 hours per week community service until gainful employment is obtained. Defendant agrees that any evidence collected in this case be disposed of in accordance with the laws of the Commonwealth.
let him center stage there, if you don't mind, Mr. Carter.
Oh, sorry.
Are you entering this plea because you are guilty of committing the acts that you're charged with?
Yes,
Do so of your own free will?
yes,
Your constitutional rights, I explained to you, is still your desire to give up those rights, enter a plea of guilty and allow the court to fix your punishment.
yes,
Okay, understand, but after entering this plea, if you have future convictions, they can be enhanced under persistent felony offender law. You understand that? Is that your signature on the offer? I'll accept
Yeah.
the agreement order pre-sentence investigation report schedule your sentencing for April 16th. You remain free on the same bond until then.
Would the court allow to schedule that on the May motion day, Your Honor? I have to be in Frankfurt for the majority of the month of April for some other commitments.
You have any problem with that, Mr. Stockton?
No.
Okay, schedule it on May the 21st, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
You need to meet with the probation parole officer over there, all right?
Yes, sir.
Last four digits, social security number 3126. It says a status hearing. What does the Commonwealth have to say?
I believe it's set to review restitution. He was released December 15th, 2025. He owes a little bit over $6,000 restitution. He's supposed to pay $200 a month. He made a payment of $200 on February the 9th of 26. So he's just a little bit behind, probably.
I've, 3 days ago, I believe, was it 3 days ago? 3 days ago, I made a double payment of $440.
Did you pay that at the clerk's office?
I did it by phone because I live in Tennessee. They said it would take up to 3 days.
That's where you want to check mark.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we'll continue to watch the payments. You continue to make them. Okay, make them timely.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Catherine Conwell versus Jonathan Clark. Are you Jonathan Clark?
Yes, sir.
25 CR. Good morning.
Good morning.
25 CR 0076. Mr. Clark, were you born in 1974?
Yes, sir.
Last four digits, social security number 6109.
Yes, sir.
Who is your attorney?
Candace Combs out of Glasgow. I don't know where she's at.
He appointed her.
No, she's a paid attorney, yeah.
Well, you need to go outside and try to call her.
Okay,
Okay, you don't go anywhere.
Oh, I won't.
Step out of the courtroom, go call her.
okay.
Ms. Bernard, you say you're not employed. How long has it been since you've been employed?
Since 2024.
Do what?
I quit my job in 2024.
Why aren't you employed?
I'm seeking for employment.
Do what?
I'm seeking employment right now because I.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, I can get you a job somewhere in 3 minutes.
Well, I start Thursday. I just had an interview Tuesday for Motherson's up there in Russell County, and I go in Thursday.
So you've been looking for, since 2024. I'm
Well,
gonna appoint you, but I'm going to reserve later to see if we charge anything on it. Our workforce participation in Kentucky is not great. We have a lot of people that are sitting out there and just aren't working. So I don't know. I'm gonna accept your affidavit for public advocacy. There you go. There you go. You got your copy of that, but Joey, you need a copy of that. Okay. I didn't read it. It had all these other people on it too. The grand jury of Monroe County has returned an indictment charging you with assault 1, 2 counts, or complicity to commit assault 1, 2 counts. You understand what the charges are?
yes, sir.
Counselor, you acknowledge that none of your client received indictment, waive formal reading and rank, enter a plea of not guilty, reserving all pretrial motions.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Stockton, there's some other co-defendants in this thing. Will there be, y'all represent public advocacy, represent any of those others? Is it a conflict situation?
Yes, Your Honor, there is going to be a conflict. Our office will have to secure a separate counsel for Ms. Bernard.
Okay, well, you go ahead and do that, and I'll go ahead and schedule, since it's time out, the negotiation day on April the 10th, and the next court date's on April 16th.
Yes, Your Honor.
We have another blue team. Are you Tony Graves?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Were you born in 1964?
Yes, sir.
Last four digits, social security number 7075.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the grand jury of Monroe County has returned an indictment charging you with operating a motor vehicle under the influence, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of controlled substance, and failure to maintain insurance. You understand what those charges are?
Yes. Sir.
Counselor, you acknowledge the identity of your client received indictment, away form, or you can arraignment, enter plea of not guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll set a negotiation day on April the 10th and the next court appearance on April the 16th. I'll sign a reciprocal discovery order.
Apologize, Your Honor. Mr. Graves actually has two cases on today, and we have already worked out a resolution on both of the indictments. We just need a few minutes to go over a DUI guilty plea form with Mr. Graves, if the court would be willing to call these back.
Yeah, I'll call it back.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here on 26 CR 0012 for pretrial conference. What do you have?
It was a pretrial diversion plea. I believe the paperwork should be in the clerk file.
A motion has been tendered that says you wish to enter plea today. Is that correct?
Sir.
Okay, you have to speak up a little bit because we got a voice activated microphone. Okay. Are you currently under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Is this plea freely and voluntarily given?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same person that we just identified in 26 CR 0012?
Yes, sir.
Is your judgment impaired today in any way?
No, sir.
Have you discussed this matter with your attorney and are you satisfied with your advice?
Yes, sir.
Have you viewed the evidence Commonwealth has against you, believe you're fully informed about your case?
Sure.
You understand that you do not have to enter a guilty plea today. You have certain rights under the Kentucky and United States Constitution. Before I can accept a plea, I need to know that you understand those rights.
Yes, sir.
You have the right not to testify against yourself. No one can make you say anything. Right to speedy trial, but jury right to be represented by counsel at your jury trial. Right to confront and cross-examine all witnesses called to testify against you. Right to produce evidence. Right to call witnesses in your favor. And process issue, compel their attendance. The right to appeal this matter to higher court if you lose. And the right to require the Commonwealth to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're guilty charged against you. Understand that by entering a guilty plea today, give up those rights.
Yes, sir.
Now, I may consider the Commonwealth's recommendation, but I may apply a reading range of sentence provided by law. In the event I do not accept the recommendation, decide to impose a harsher sentence. You have a right to withdraw your plea of guilty and proceed to trial. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you have certain qualifications I need to see if you're qualified for a diversion. Have you previously been diverted in the last 5 years?
Yes, sir.
Had any felonies in the past 10 years? Are you currently on probation?
No, sir.
You understand if you complete the diversion program, the charges will be dismissed, pretrial diverted, and then you can have your record expunged. It won't appear. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
But if you do not successfully complete the diversion program, you brought back in front of the court and I revoke your diversion, we will schedule a sentencing hearing and you will be a convicted felon. Do you understand that?
Sir.
You step to your left a little bit. Mr. Hunley, what's the Commonwealth's recommendation?
Your Honor, upon a plea of guilty to possession of a controlled substance, first degree, namely methamphetamine, the defendant shall receive a sentence of 2 years pretrial diverted for 3 years with the diversion period supervised. The defendant shall enter and complete the Monroe County Specialty Court. If the defendant is in jail, he shall be released from incarceration the morning of drug court orientation. He shall receive credit for time served, and as a part of the diversion period, the defendant shall obtain gainful employment or do a minimum of 30 hours community service per week or until gainful employment is obtained. Any and all evidence and drugs collected in this case shall be disposed of in a manner consistent with the laws of the Commonwealth.
Sir, is that your understanding of the agreement? Move back over here. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you did commit the acts charged in the indictment?
Yes, sir.
Doing so your own free will. Knowing your constitutional rights, explain to still your desire to give up those rights. Enter guilty plea and allow the court to fix your punishment. Is that right?
Sir.
That's your signature on there?
Yes, sir.
I accept the agreement. What did the court cost this case? $165. You need some time to pay that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you pay the first payment 30 days from today, and 30 days every month you get that pay. You need to meet with a probation parole officer, okay? Were you born in 1991?
Yes, sir.
Last four digits, social security number 7904,
It's supposed to be 001, like 7901.
7911.
No, 01. It says 04. It's 7901.
7901.
Yeah. 7901
Instead of 4.
instead of 4.
Okay, you're here for sentencing. Have you had opportunity to look at the pre-sentence investigation report done by probation pro?
Yes, sir.
Counselor, is it substantially correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or plead guilty to failure to comply with sex offender registry, the defendant shall receive a sentence of 5 years probated, 5 years supervised. Shall receive credit for time served if defendant agrees to have all evidence destroyed. What are the court costs in this case?
$215.
$215. You need some time to pay that. Pay it $30 a month, the first payment paid, repaid within 30 days. You need to be with probation pro. The probation pro officer will tell you, Charlie Pickering. Good morning.
Morning.
This is 26CR007. Mr. Pickering, were you born in 1988?
Yes, sir.
Last 4 digits, social security number 2976.
Yes, sir.
You're here for pre-trial conference. Suppose the Commonwealth have to say.
I believe Mr. Curran had a request on that.
Yes, sir. We would like to pass this case. We are continuing to investigate. I believe there's 7 or 8 witnesses we are attempting to get in contact with, so if we could pass it.
What is the charge?
He's accused of still making
Stealing what?
tools.
Tools. How long you want?
I don't think we'll be able to get all the investigation done by April 10th. And so if we could have that May
What's
negotiation. date.
negotiation day in May?
Give me a second, I'll tell you. It would be May 1st.
May the 1st, negotiation day, May the 21st, the next court date, okay? You're under the same conditions of bond.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll take that back, Your Honor. That's, probably will not be able to happen. So probably schedule it for May the 8th, that's all right.
For negotiation?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
May the 8th, okay?
Yeah, that's possible, maybe 3.
Understood. Thank you.
Were you born in 1977?
Yes, sir.
Last 4 digits, 6635. You here for arraignment? You don't have an attorney?
No, I guess not, but
District attorney, district court, did you have public
Yes.
defender? I'll continue that appointment. The grand jury of Monroe County has returned an indictment charging you trafficking in marijuana, possession of controlled substance in the first degree, being a persistent felony offender,
I'm not here. Oh,
trafficking in marijuana, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of drug paraphernalia, and being a persistent felony offender on trafficking marijuana. You understand those charges? You understand the charges, what they are?
yes, sir.
I'm not asking you whether you did anything or not.
Yes,
I
sir.
understand.
Yes, sir.
I'm assigning a reciprocal discovery order, requires the Commonwealth to give your attorney information to help you prepare for your defense. Negotiation day. Are we ready for negotiation in this case? Are you ready for negotiation? Negotiation will be on April 10th. The next court appearance will be on April the 16th.
April 16th.
10th and the 16th. Both of them are conditions of your bond.
Okay.
Damian Tackett is next. Damian Tackett.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, thank you.